Okay, this is Voxbox number one. Okay, let's start. So, first question: can you tell me what you know about Western movies, like just generally?
Um, I know they're usually set a while ago in like the southern parts of America. So like Texas and things, usually set in like dry land, contains cowboys and usually like a hero and a villain and that kind of thing.
Okay, that's fine. Second question: what do you like about Western movies?
I don't watch Western movies that often. I tend to watch newer versions, but like cross genre
Yeah,
Western. So like A Million Ways to Die in the West would be my kind of film because it's like comedy,
yeah.
Western, like slapstick comedy, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's fine. Third question: what don't you like about it? So, what would you dislike about Western movies?
I wouldn't watch like Western, like the genre of Western movies because I find them to be set so long ago and they're not really relevant to the current times.
Yeah,
So if they introduce more of like a
yeah, yeah.
modern twist on it, then I'd probably be more likely to watch it.
Okay. So, like, what do you expect to see in a Western film?
Like cowboys and horses and a shootout is usually something that occurs quite a lot.
Okay. Are Western movies your type of movie? If
No.
so, why? If not, why?
No, because like as I previously said, like I find them to be like quite similar. Their storylines, like you can guess what's going to happen, who's going to win the shootout. Like it's usually the hero.
Yeah.
So if that was changed and made different, like so you didn't know what the outcome was going to be, then I'd probably watch it.
Okay. Um, Last but not least, what type of characters do you hope to see in a Western film?
More strong female roles because in westerns, they tend to be like shown as weak and inferior. So it'd be good to have like a strong female role.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah.
And last question, what kind of storyline would you want to see in a Western film and why?
Um, I mean, westerns tend to be very linear. They're usually very simple. So I probably expect to see that. But obviously, if you're making it more modern, then you could always jazz it up with like a flashback or like change it to non-linear and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Alright, that's all I wanted to ask. Thank you for the interview. Take care. Okay, this is Voxbox number two. Okay, let's start with the first question, yeah? So, can you tell me what you know about Western movies? Just like Jim.
I don't know a whole lot, but I know that they're usually based around in America mostly. Usually have a lot of like cowboys and Indians, like themed and stuff. I think the one I recognize the most is definitely the one with Clint Eastwood, The Good and Bad and Ugly. That was pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, second question. What do you like about Western movies?
I just like the idea of just old timey like just American style and like good and it's like there's always a good guy, there's the bad guy, the outlaw.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to save the town from like the outlaw and the sheriff. Yeah.
That's really cool. Third question. What don't you like about it?
I think sometimes the story kind of drags on, or
Yeah.
just focus on like some parts that aren't that interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes like it might just focus on like the guy's family, and like or
So it just
like,
focuses on like one thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Fourth question. What do you expect to see in a Western film?
A lot of shooting, definitely chase scenes, even just a lot of bar scenes as well, like drinking in the bar saloons. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Are Western movies your type of movie? If so, why? And if not, why?
Not my type of movie, but I'm not against to watching them. To be
Yeah.
honest, interesting, something different. All these days, there's a lot of action and guns and cars. But it's
Yeah.
pretty nice to see a chase scene on a horse. You know?
Yeah. Okay. What type of characters do you hope to see in a Western film?
I'm actually hoping to see a lot more stuff from Quentin Tarantino. He did a pretty good one for Hateful Eight. Hopefully, he does like a sequence or at least have more characters that played in that. Do more
Yeah.
Western.
Cool. And last question: what kind of storyline would you want to see in a Western film?
I say the generic ones, just it's the outlaw, and then maybe outlaw, cowboy, have an Indian in there, like get a group,
Yeah.
and then just fight crime and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Save the damsel in distress.
Okay, that was the last question. Thank you very much.
That's right.
Okay, Voxbox number 3. Can you tell me what you know about Western movies?
Not much, only the fact that there's shootouts, lots of gunfights, and lots of cowboys and bars and everything.
Okay, number 2. What do you like about Western movies?
I like the fact they sometimes have quite a good ending to them or a good start, and how characters bring themselves together or walk away from each other.
Okay, question number 3. What don't you like about Western movies?
Nothing, I just like them in general. They're quite good films. It's a decent genre.
Okay, what do you expect to see in a Western film?
Obviously lots of shootouts, cowboys, the guns, hats, things that would represent a Western in general, so sort of like a desert scene or horses, anything like that.
Okay, are Western movies your type of movie?
No, I'm more into thrillers, but I would watch a Western if it's a decent one or it looks quite interesting.
Okay, what type of characters do you wish to see in a Western movie?
Just the main general ones, so like the one who's the big shot who thinks I'm everything, the top one, the idiot, a wimp, and probably the chef as well.
Okay, and last question, what kind of storyline would you want to see in a Western film?
See how characters are brought together and if what they're after is the same thing or if they've got different plots for what they want.
Okay, that's all. Thank you very much.